The geothermal opportunity at Meager Creek has been a known entity for over 40 years. This is probably one of Canada's lowest hanging fruits in terms of resource development for geothermal. So at a place like Meager with a 200°C opportunity at less than 2 kilometers, we're actually into some of the cheapest power on the planet. This is going to be a green energy project that is going to be potentially one of the first to develop geothermal resource into a green hydrogen market.
Once you have that electricity that's being generated, the idea is that electricity can be taken to the site where you have an electrolyzer set up. So now I have hydrogen gas and I have oxygen gas. And then being able to collect those two pieces, now you have two different streams of things that you can then sell on to the market. So whether it's going into a blended natural gas for delivery to warm your home, or if it's going into a car.
What is unique about Meager in 2021 is the fact that we have an extraordinary amount of data. We have core holes drilled back as early as 1978. We've had recent drilling as late as 2009.
So we have 50 years of inherited wellheads and all these other things that we kind of need to better understand. And for us, a big part of it is, let's not recreate the wheel. Let's integrate in this information so that we can kind of build it into the best model it can be.
We started using Leapfrog a number of years ago, and that 3D environment is an accumulation of all the historic data, all the field data, and all the inversion modeling that goes with taking all the geophysics data, integrating it into all the core hole data, and stitching that all into one beautiful model that tells my driller where they're going to get the best results. It is a solution for us that allows us to be able to move forward with our exploration drilling program, our design of injection and production systems, but an overall, what we call a probability model for the whole reservoir. Understanding the probability of drill targets and how much they will produce as a megawatts per well.
Seeing it in 3D gives you the ability to go, okay, well, now we can be much more precise. You literally know exactly where you want to go to get the optimum resource.
And that is a huge driver for the entire economic model.
A big part of why we use Leapfrog is just it really helps create that visual that people can immediately grasp onto and go, I get what you're trying to do.
One of the pieces that I love is that I can talk about the reservoir and what the shape of the mountain is and all of that all day, but if I can put up a simple fly through, that reality of what's in my head is on a screen, and now in an investor's head, in a community member's head, it is now an understanding of what's going on beneath the surface, which is extraordinarily hard to image without a moving picture. Opening that topography to show the reservoir below, we've seen a number of community folks, key stakeholders that went, oh, so that's what's going on beneath the mountain.
At the end of the day, we're driving down that greenhouse gas emissions, getting those net zero benchmarks in place. I like that it's really holistic, that you can take advantage of something that the earth naturally does and produce power. But from that, being able to produce not just electricity, but actually produce a usable product like green hydrogen, actually pave the way for a greener future.